Welcome back, dear viewers. Today, we take you on a heartfelt journey, one that transcends charts, numbers, and languages. A journey that belongs to a young man who once stood quietly in the background, only to grow into a global phenomenon with a voice that now echoes in every corner of the world. This is the story of Jeon Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, who has just carved his name into music history once again. On November 4, 2024, Jungkook became the first and only K-pop soloist to have 3 songs surpass 1 billion streams on Spotify. Let that sink in for a moment. 3 songs, 1 artist, over 3 billion listens, and counting. But how did this golden matinee rise to become the world's main pop boy? Let's take a closer look. Scene shift. Footage of 7. Music video intercut with global reactions. The first chapter of this monumental achievement begins with a song that took the world by storm. 7 feet. Latto. Released in July 2023, this track wasn't just a debut, it was a statement. With over 2.02 billion streams, it's the only Korean song to cross that threshold on Spotify. It averages 1.98 million streams per day, a breathtaking pace that reflects not just popularity, but permanence. 7 wasn't a passing wave, it was a tidal force. The song's infectious rhythm, paired with Jungkook's velvet vocals and Latto's sharp verse, created a global anthem about love, passion, and intimacy. It was sultry, it was bold, and it was everything the world didn't know it needed. From TikTok trends to radio airwaves, 7 wasn't just heard, it was felt. Scene. Behind the scenes from Golden album, studio shots, candid moments. Then came Standing Next to You, the crown jewel of his debut solo album, Golden. As of now, the song has amassed more than 998 million streams, with 2.83 million streams daily, rapidly approaching the billion mark. With its retro soul grooves and cinematic flair, the track showcased Jungkook's emotional depth. His voice danced between falsettos and faltering breaths, as if whispering secrets directly into the listener's heart. It was less a song, and more a performance, an experience. And as the numbers climbed, it became clear, this wasn't just about a chart-topping idol. This was about an artist who was finding his voice, and using it to speak to the world. Scene. Flashback clips of Jungkook and Charlie Puth on stage, interviews, smiles. And then, there was Left and Right, a dazzling collaboration with American artist Charlie Puth. Released in 2022, this track added a new color to Jungkook's palette, playful, light, and infectiously catchy. With over 1.02 billion streams, it was the third pillar in this historic Spotify milestone. The song wasn't just a duet, it was a bridge. Between languages, between continents, between fanbases. And once again, Jungkook crossed that bridge with grace, proving his voice could sit comfortably within Western pop without losing an ounce of authenticity. As Billboard once said, Jungkook moves between genres like water, never fighting the current, only deepening the flow. Scene. Social media posts, ARMY reactions, fan projects. And while the world streamed, reposted, and danced, ARMY celebrated. Their pride roared across platforms. Main pop boy, he's not following the trend, he is the trend. His voice is my safe space. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, Cairo to California, fans created digital billboards, streamed on loop, and filled timelines with hearts and hashtags. Jungkook's success wasn't just his own, it belonged to a global family of millions who had watched him grow, fail, rise, and now, reign. This connection is no accident. Jungkook has always spoken openly about his gratitude for ARMY. In interviews, V-Lives, and lyrics, he's returned their love tenfold. He once said, "I'm not perfect, but because of ARMY, I want to be better." And that sincerity, it shows. Scene. Golden, album cover, awards, fan meet clips, red carpets. Golden, released on November 3, 2023, wasn't just a solo debut, it was an artistic declaration. The album explored love, loss, confidence, and vulnerability across genres like pop, R&B, funk, and soul. Jungkook didn't settle for safe. He painted with bold strokes. And critics agreed. The New York Times praised it as an emotional exploration led by one of pop's most magnetic voices. Every track on Golden revealed a different layer. Whether it was the heartbreak in Hate You, the optimism of Yes or No, or the fiery ambition of Standing Next to You, each song was a mirror, and fans saw themselves reflected in every verse. Scene. Emotional slow montage of Jungkook from trainee days to solo stage performances. But perhaps the most inspiring part of all of this isn't the numbers, it's the journey. Jungkook joined BTS as a shy teenager, often hiding behind older members. Yet even then, his spark was unmistakable. Over the years, through sweat-soaked rehearsals, long tours, and quiet moments of self-doubt, he evolved. Not overnight, not easily, but with relentless dedication and a heart wide open to growth, he became the artist we know today, not just Korea's golden matinee, but a global voice of a generation. And through it all, he remained humble, grounded, curious. Closing scene. Jungkook looking out over a concert crowd. Music swells. This moment, 3 billion streaming songs, is more than just a personal victory. It's a symbol of possibility. Proof that passion, authenticity, and perseverance can carry you beyond borders, beyond languages, into hearts worldwide. Jungkook's story reminds us, you don't have to be loud to be heard. You just have to be honest. As fans, we're lucky to witness this unfolding legacy in real time. And who knows, maybe this is only the beginning. Final call to action. Warm, sincere tone. So, what's your favorite Jungkook song? How has his music touched your life? Let us know in the comments below. And if this journey moved you even just a little, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story with fellow dreamers. Because history is being made, and Jeon Jungkook is writing it, one note at a time. Here's to more milestones, more memories, and more music that speaks beyond sound. This is only the beginning.